Hey there viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review. And today's review is going to be on War for Cybertron Trilogy, Kingdom, Cyclonus. Now, despite this guy being released in the Kingdom toy line, it sort of feels like this guy should have been in the Studio Series toy line. What with him being a movie character, or the G1 movie, and with his partner Scourge also being released in the Studio Series toy line. But hey, it was Hasbro's decision, so sure. But well, before I go off on a tangent, let's just have a look at the packaging. And well, I think the Kingdom boxes have got to be my favorite out of the War for Cybertron Trilogy boxes. I mean, the Siege boxes are pretty cool, what with the side backlight gimmick. And the Earthrise boxes are also cool, but a bit lamer, in my opinion. But the Kingdom boxes, I think, are really cool. I mean, I've got artwork of the character in both modes. Got the name here in both English and Cybertronian. I don't know if you can see this. I don't really want to show my face. I have shown it before in a really old video, but you can sort of see artwork of like the golden disc in there, which is really cool. You can actually see Cyclonus in both modes, as I just stated. You can see he's a Voyager class. The back of the box shows him in both modes, or the figure in both modes. He transforms in 34 steps, so that's quite intricate. Side of the box, we've got tons of characters here. We've got the golden disc here, which is pretty cool. Here we have the underneath of the box. Got the top here. So yeah. And also included is a card, and in my case, I got Prime here. I'm pretty sure it's based on Earthrise Prime, which I don't have, unfortunately. I do have Siege Prime though. But if we peel the card, we can see that once again, Optimus is dead. Or at least it looks like he's dead, because I'm pretty sure that says dies in battle. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, that's it for the card. Now let's have a look at the actual figure. And this is when my throat stops working. But yeah. As always, Cyclonus is his classic Cybertronian space fighter mode. And I'm not going to go into the debate whether he's Skywarp or Bombshell. I mean, I'm just not going to say my opinion on who he is. But, changing the subject before I start a debate. If we go to the cockpit, I don't know if you can see that, but I don't know if this was intentional, but it sort of looks like someone's in the cockpit, possibly Galvatron, so that's a pretty neat reference. We've got the bag with some thrusters here. The tip here, which thankfully is not sharp enough to poke your eye out. I mean, if you were that careless, then maybe, but it's not. It is thankfully blunt. Got the underneath where we do have bits of robots showing, or at least the chest and the legs. Thankfully, no face showing. We do the landing gears here. Okay, a complaint I have is these bits often just push out for some reason, and I don't know why. This is a issue with most, if not all, copies of this figure. I mean, yeah, I don't know why it does that. Yeah. Oh, one cool thing that the wings can do is, although this is meant to be part of the transformation, you can have them tilt down, because I'm pretty sure some jets can do that. I'm not really good with jets, but I'm pretty sure some jets can actually do that. So even though this is meant for the transformation, you can repurpose it as like, I don't know what this is called, but yeah, you can do that if you want to, so that's cool. Plus, you do have this gun here, which you can put it on the top. Unfortunately, he doesn't come with a nightstick, his Target Master. I mean, there is a nightstick, but he comes with Select's Artfire. Yeah, there's tons of like cards named Nightstick and G1, so it's confusing. But yeah, he doesn't come with his Target Master partner. He just comes with this gun, but well, it is Blast Effect compatible, thankfully, so that's cool. And there are some other ports if you want to put it somewhere else. I mean, sure. And well, that's pretty much all I have to say about the jet mode. I mean, I really like it. Definitely it resembles Cyclonus. Now, for a comparison, here he is with the original G1 Cyclonus. If he can actually remain still and not fall sideways. There we go. And you can see with G1 Cyclonus, his colors are much darker. Like, this is more of a dark purple, whereas this is more of a light purple. The nose cones are actually different, because, well, this is a purple color, whereas this is more of a gray color. Although they do keep the illusion away, this is still the head, even though this actually folds away for the robot mode. This is just a sticker, whereas this is an actual piece. And the underneath, well, the Kingdom figure doesn't actually show the head, which is really cool. And just for the hell of it, even though this is a totally different character, here he is with Armada Cyclonus. I mean, it's a totally different character, just with the same name, but why not? I mean, come on, Armada Cyclonus is a helicopter, not a space fighter, but still. I mean, G1 Cyclonus can't do this, can he? Okay, jokes aside, let's get onto the transformation. And there is a part of this transformation that I actually really like, and it's how this all folds out for the robot mode, but we'll get that soon. So to start, let's unpeg the arms here. We'll rotate them around. And fold them up, like so. So we got this going on. Get this down and out the way, so we can actually rotate this around. Now let's concentrate on the legs. We'll split them. pull the legs out. Oh, I forgot to do the landing gears. You pull the legs out, open this entire bit up, get the foot out, pushing this thruster here, which I forgot. I'm pretty sure this is also Butterfly compatible, but oh well. Pushing the thruster, then close all this up. Do the same here. So now we have this going on. Next, open up the back, as well as the front. And now I can do my favorite part. So start by opening up this up so it's got a little mouth. But this is how you can push in this little nose cone section. Next, try and open this entire section like so. So you can double hinge this in. Then close that. Spin all this around. Close all that up. Close these in. Hinge these wings to the back. Then move this a bit around. There we go. Spin this 90 degrees. Open this up and spin around the hands. And there you have Cyclonus in his robot mode. And, well, that is a really fun transformation. And, well, the resulting robot mode is actually really cartoon accurate. I mean, my god. This definitely looks like this should have been in the Studio Series toy line. And I'm just going to give a figures transform for a comparison later on. But, yeah, this guy definitely looks cartoon accurate. I mean, yeah, I just love this guy. I mean, if we have a 360 of him, we can see what would normally be an annoying backpack on G1 Cyclonus. Just a brief sneak peek of the comparison. What would normally be a backpack, just it folds up into the torso, which I think is amazing. I mean, sure, I'm pretty sure this is actually the wrong way. This is supposed to be facing upwards, but come on, that's minor. I look at the head. It's actually got light piping, which, oh my god, this is just one of my favorite figures now. I mean, seriously. And I'm now just getting Armada Cyclonus transformed for a comparison, so you can see how they used to just reuse names back then for different characters. I'm just trying to think if there's any actual complaints for this for robot modes, which I don't think there. Well, not off the top of my head. But I'm pretty sure I'll find some soon. Well, course, Cyclonus can hold his gun. So you got that going on. I mean, if he also had Nightstick, like I was mentioning in vehicle mode, then I'm pretty sure he would look even cooler, but oh well. And of course, we can bring in some blast effects, so we can have him shooting. And of course, I'm using the ones that came with aimless, seeing how these are the only blast effects I currently have. And we also have some blast effects on his leg, waist section, and chest. So if he's getting shot at by someone, not Galvatron, because if he was getting shot at by Galvatron, the blast effects would be even bigger, like straight up fatal. And these are just little tiny ones, so yeah, this is just, I don't know, maybe just a target master accidentally shot him. I mean, why else would Aimless have his name? Okay, stupid joke aside. Yeah, you got a port here, going here, which at least it's not here. There's a reason that not many people watch my videos. But we also got one here. So yeah. Now we also have some combat ports here on his shoulder, on his legs, and of course right on his back. So if you have like 6 gun or Paleotrex, in my case, or possibly in your case, any other fossilizers or weaponizers, or even modulators in Earthrise, then you can combine them with this guy. Which, yeah, that's cool. Because the bottom of this guy's feet, he actually has 2 ports for laser feet. So if I had 2 copies of Aimless, then he could have 2, like, well, he could have like 4 lasers on his feet. So that's cool. Now I'm just going to remove this to show his articulation. Now, articulation for Cyclonus. His head's actually got some really good articulation. Not only can it move side to side, but he can move up, down, and it can also move side to side, so it's got a really good ball joint. The arms can, of course, move. Of course, T-posing to assert dominance on Scourge, maybe. Either that, or to assert dominance on his Armada. Okay, I'm just being silly, but yeah, he can T-pose. He can T-pose to assert dominance on someone. Maybe he can. I don't know, but he has an elbow joint that can swivel. The wrists can't swivel, unfortunately. The waist technically can swivel, although it's more of a. It's more here instead of here. The leg can go up. It can go back that far. Of course, he's got the splits. Got slight ankle tiltage. The leg can also swivel here. So yeah, this guy is really poseable. I mean, this guy is just amazing. Now, finally, let's do a comparison. First of all, the OG Cyclonus from G1. I mean, this guy doesn't have any dark blue in him like this guy does, but this guy's meant to be more cartoon accurate. And you can definitely see they definitely streamlined Cyclonus here for the cartoon, it looks like. I mean, if he's, especially look at them from the back, We don't have a butt flap here, and we don't have the nose cone on the back here, which is amazing. And just for fun, here he is with Armada Cyclonus, or in this case, him combined with Crumple Zone. I'm just going to remove him because, well, Crumple Zone is not important. So you can definitely see how back in the day, they just reused random character names from all the Transformers series just to maintain the trademark. I mean, at least nowadays, when they reuse names, they actually try to homage the characters they're using the name on. But back then, even though this guy's called Cyclonus, he doesn't look like Cyclonus. So yeah. And here we have my collection of Cyclonus figures right now. And well, that's pretty much all I have to say about this guy. Complaints? Well, the only one I can think of is in the vehicle mode. You know where those bits don't really squeeze together that well, unfortunately. That's pretty much the only complaint I can think of. So, do I recommend this guy? Well, of course I do. I mean, come on. This guy is poseable. He's accurate to the cartoon. His transformation is fun. I mean, if you want to put... if you want to put him with the Studio Series figures, then go ahead. He may be part of Kingdom, but there's nothing stopping you from putting him with the Studio Series figures. I mean, I just put him with the Kingdom figures because, well, I don't have any Studio Series figures right now. I say right now, though. But well, this has been my review on Kingdom Cyclonus, and this is Charlie Young, signing off.